Everyone. This is our live stream tonight for the US election. So we will see some of the results coming in tonight on the US election. Welcome. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We will be seeing the polls closing in the next hour, just an hour and 10 minutes. And the polls will be closing on the East Coast, so we'll be covering this live. You'll be seeing all of these events unfold on our live streams here on Rise News Live. Thank you for joining us. We will have the election results as they come in on the map, so you'll be able to see the results as they come in when we get there, which is in the next few hours, and there should be an exit poll soon, hopefully soon, which should be interesting to see how that comes out in terms of the trajectory of tonight. And so keep your eyes peeled, folks. Strap yourselves in, enjoy the ride. It's should be an interesting night for sure. These are the live images of Pennsylvania, the main screen, and New Hampshire on the right hand side. A live shot of the White House on the left. These are all licensed live feeds. We pay to use these live links, professional live links, so that you can see world events as they unfold on the Rise News Live channel. This is what we're doing here now. I hope you enjoy our coverage. Does this video come up? Does it say scheduled? Is it working? Is this live stream working? Because at the moment it just says on the Rise channel it says scheduled. Does it show up as live? Oh yeah, it does now. I think we're there now. I think it's working. We're all good. Everyone coming back, yeah? We're all back on the live feed. Good. Most of us are back. It took me a few minutes to set this one up. Sorry, I apologise. It took me about 5 minutes, but we are back. This is the stream now that should see us through the next several hours throughout the rest of tonight, hopefully. All being well. Thank you to Good News Mum. I really appreciate your support for the live feeds and the showing this, the independent channel, news journalism we're doing here. So I appreciate your support with a super chat. Thank you. That's really good of you. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the live feed, the live show tonight. We'll be going through the night here in the UK. Although it's only 6 p.m. on the East Coast, but here in the UK, it is nearly 11 p.m. It's going to be a late night for us, as well as probably a late night for you. So we'll be going all night, as best as possible, all being well. So Sheep in a Rowboat, thank you, welcome back. Michael Brown, welcome. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate the... You said the stream is great. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. So, not long now until things start to unfold a bit more in the US. So, as I said, we'll be having all these professional live shots when they come up. As things become available, I will be showing them. I don't know why I say we. Sometimes I think it's just a force of habit, but it is basically me. The royal we, maybe. We've got... What else have we got? So we've got the polls closing in the next hour on the East Coast. We've got a few live shots that we're showing. Pennsylvania, New Hampshire. There is a live feed in... Yeah, so what time is it now? Okay, so... Yeah, we're just... So I'll put the headline as polls close in hour on the East Coast. Yeah, just 1 hour, just an hour, only an hour, which is not long, is it? It's coming round quickly, folks. This should be interesting, shouldn't it? Any thoughts at this stage? Any thoughts of things you've read or things you've seen? Any thoughts at this stage? What do you guys watching? What do you think is going to happen here? Any inklings? Jennifer M says she's ready for it to be done. Nick, thank you, Nick. Said thank you for the coverage, Rise. No problem. Thank you for watching. It's an honour and a privilege to show this tonight. We covered Trump voting earlier this morning. Unfortunately, we had to get rid of that feed earlier when we covered that because there was a song that played in the background, so we have to be really careful with that on YouTube. Kieran Geimer says Trump to win. Eric says, well, I hope Trump gets it. Westerner says, let's go Trump. Mike Ray says, not many people there. Yeah, this one is Pennsylvania. But we can switch it over to New Hampshire. We'll do that. There's a few more people there. But yeah, it's really not very long till they close on the East Coast. If anyone has any updates on anything of significance, please do put it into the live chat so we can see it. That would be helpful. If anyone has any updates that they think is important or relevant, please do put it into the live chat so we can see it. Yeah. This is New Hampshire. This one is Virginia. This one is Virginia. So well, I don't know. I feel a bit nervous. I'm not even in the US. But I suppose it affects us all, doesn't it? It affects the whole world, this type of stuff. When this is in America, it affects the world. Here's an update for you. Says Milwaukee will retabulate 30,000 absentee ballots out of an abundance of caution. Milwaukee, Wisconsin will rerun about 30,000 absentee ballots through tabulating machines out of an abundance of caution after finding evidence that the doors on its tabulating machines had not been closed properly, city spokesman Jeff Fleming said. Arizona's Apache County encountered faulty voting machines, and some were turned away before they could cast ballots on election day, with voting issues, quote, the worst we've ever seen it. And there was an exit poll by one of the main news sources, and just 1/3 of voters think the economy is in good or excellent shape. Just 1/3 of voters. Okay, so apparently they're expecting the exit polls in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Apparently the exit polls should be within 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay.
That should be interesting. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. Please do like the video. It will help more people to see it. Give us a like on the live video. That would really help. And if you want to be a channel member, we've opened that up now. You can do that on the live chat, next to the live chat. And yeah, we'll be covering this tonight, throughout the night, and latest events and latest live shots that we have, we will be showing. These are all licensed live feeds we pay for. So yeah, should be an interesting night for sure. So they reckon 2.5 hours for the exit polls, and it's only 1 hour exactly now, 1 hour till the polling stations close in the east coast of America. But we will have a live interactive map of the results as they come in on this channel a bit later on. This is New Hampshire. I'm finding it difficult to get a good colour for the New Hampshire at the top because it keeps going over different colours. But yeah, Virginia on the right, New Hampshire as the main screen. Thank you for joining us, everyone. It'll be interesting to see what unfolds. Okay, I think we have... Right, we have the map. Okay, we have the map here. All right. Right. So we have the map's gone live, so that's good. We will have the map when the results start to come in. How are you all doing? Thank you for joining us, everyone. How are you feeling about tonight, everyone? I wonder if we'll find out anything throughout the night tonight, or whether it'll take longer than that to find out. I guess it depends how close it is, right? Do you think that tonight will be close in terms of the results? Do you think it will be close, or do you think it will be a clear lead for someone? Ian says God is in control always. Chuck L, no problem, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the live feeds and the live shows. Sheep in a Rowboat says thank you for hosting the live stream. Absolutely, no problem. Sheep in a Rowboat says that they think that it will be a clear lead for someone tonight. I need to set this map up actually. Because we want to see this map tonight, so I'll just set this map up. This is the election map, interactive election map for tonight. It should come up. We will sort this out first. Where we'll be able to see the states light up in the respective colours as the results come in. Okay, that's good. Right, okay. Let me just sort this out. Ah, there it is. There it is. That's the live map. So we want to put the map on a different screen. So let me just do that. Give me 1 second to set this up before we begin all of this. It's just a technical thing, but that's the map. That map will light up with the various results as they come in, so that's exciting. We should go back to New Hampshire now, and then I can put this map on a different screen when we get that sorted, so we can switch over to it when we need to. Yeah, and then we'll have live feeds from Trump HQ and Kamala Harris HQ as well. They'll be giving us those. So yeah, we'll go back to New Hampshire for now and sort this out, this technical stuff out. So do give me 1 second while I sort this technical stuff out. So I have it set up for us. You'll see a black screen for now. Just for a second, I just need to set up this map. I do apologise for having to do this on air. There we go. That's the live map. Look at that. That is the live map. Thank you. What a great feed that they give us. Some of these live links they give us are so helpful. But yeah, there we go. That's the live map, and that will, in real time, that will light up with the different results as they come in across the different states. So that's exciting, isn't it? Oh, it just changed. Look. And Harris, 1,725 votes. Okay, so I guess the actual number of votes are coming in as it happens, right? Cool. That's really cool, isn't it? Trump 5,611. Well, they've already updated it there. Huh. Well, there we go. So we can keep switching back to this live interactive map view of the election results as they come in. Double jump. Good news, Mum says that was a double jump. Yeah, please do like this if you can. There's only 48 likes on the video at the moment. It really helps the algorithms. You might get a lot more people come in and over time as we see the results come in. So please do give us a like. It helps more than you maybe realise sometimes, the YouTube algorithms. But there we go. It just jumps up there. So yeah, we'll check back here soon. Thank you to Luke Shepherd for your modding, and for all the mods tonight helping out. It's really helpful for us to have you with us, so appreciate your help very much. This is exciting, isn't it? Yeah, that was exciting. We saw it jump up there. 5,611 on Trump and 1,725 on Harris there. Wow. Okay. Okie dokie. 6:08 p.m. on the east coast of America, and polls closing there in 52 minutes, and we are expecting the exit poll in 2 hours and 21 minutes, if that is correct. So just over 2 hours and 20 minutes for the exit poll, and we have our own live interactive map which shows results as they come in as well, and I might put that on the screen as well in a bit, just to keep it on the screen as well so you can see it live. Miguel, thank you very much. That's really encouraging. Thanks for the compliment there. And if you do want to, we pay the license for all this stuff, you know, to show you all these things, these live shots and everything. So if you want to help support what we do here, please do become a channel member or help us out on Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description of the live video if you want to help us stay on the air and keep doing these things. If you really enjoy or appreciate our independent journalism, independent coverage here, please do consider that if you would like to. So it's good to have you all with us. It's good to have you all with us. It does feel like quite an important night, doesn't it? Anne Lyon says Harris is going to win. The Herbil Gerbil is from Scotland. Welcome. Thanks for joining us in the live chat. It's good to have you with us. St. Patrick. Thank you, St. Patrick, for becoming a channel member and supporting the live shows. I really appreciate your help and support there. Welcome to the live shows. Thanks for becoming a member.
What is this being published to? It's live YouTube. Like live to like all the...
We cover all sorts of world events, any major world events, Middle East. We cover that as well, the conflicts there and everything that's going on. So we're starting to do these regular. We just started our new show this week, so really great to have you with us so early on, as we've started to do these live world events and live news shows and independent shows. So do subscribe to the channel if you would like. Hit the notification bell.
I've seen so many of those, man. It's so fun.
Paula said 2 heads of the same snake.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, please do give us a like on the video. It really helps on the live video. Helps with the algorithms and gets it out there. Thanks, Tricky Subject. I really appreciate your support for the live shows. Thank you for that. Really kind of you. Thank you. Everything's still working here, yeah? Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Sorry, got some YouTube. The map just went down, but I saw it had jumped. It had jumped again. The map has gone offline again, but it should be back on soon. That jumped there again. Did you see that? The results changed again. I don't know why the map has gone offline. It should be back on. But yeah, there was another jump with Trump having a few more votes there than Harris there for a second. That changed again. Did you see it? Did you see what it said? Yeah, the results changed. The results went up again. Did you see that? But that map should be back online soon. It's gone offline again for some reason from our feed, but we'll have to set that up again when it comes back. But wow, that did change again, yeah. And Trump had more in that when it changed, but obviously that doesn't mean anything in particular right now. But yeah, Good News Mum went back and saw that both did jump up there. Yeah, yeah. The map is we've been provided this map from the live links, and for some reason it's gone off right now. Maybe it is the traffic. Yes, well. I'll bring you the map again when it goes live. This is, what time is it? This is Charlottesville, Virginia. So, yeah. Try and keep up with all this. Wow, it's going to be quite a night, isn't it? 45 minutes till they close. The polling stations close on the East Coast. Just 45 minutes. And the exit poll in 2 hours, just over 2 hours. So yeah, I don't know why the map has gone down for now, but it gave us a little sneak peek there of some of the votes coming in, and then they took it off again. Maybe they didn't mean to put the map on yet. We will be keeping our eye on this very closely. Just trying to sort all the technical things out here behind the scenes. This is new territory for us, so we're trying to keep all this going smoothly. Okay. We should get some live shots of Pennsylvania. In just a second. There we go. There's Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of traffic, as someone said tonight, for sure. This is in Pennsylvania, the polling station. Not counting it. So, yeah, not long till they close. 40 minutes. Yeah, so they took the map off, so that's... We should get the map in another 30 minutes or so. So we should get the map back then. What time is it? So that's Virginia. 39. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, Chuck L. Yeah, this is my first time doing something as intense as this. Kind of as a one-man show here. Then we've got the several live feeds. I'm just monitoring the feeds of what we have. We should get the election HQ feeds at some point of the Trump and Harris election HQ. That will be going live in 40 minutes. So in 40 minutes, we'll have live shots from the Trump and Harris HQ. So we will be able to see some of their reactions a bit later on, not too long. And then we have, Virginia, we have people casting their votes, so I will show you that as well. But it was good. It was good to have that map. It's a shame they took the map off, but we saw some of the votes coming in there. But the map will be back shortly, not too long, about I think 20 minutes or so. Please do like the live video if you can. It helps more people to see it. If you can just give us a like on the video, it helps the algorithm. So it, that really helps us if you could. That would be great. We've still got a lot of people voting here, so the live links we have right now are still people voting. Just Alice says she's so nervous that she almost fed her dog half the Ruffles bag. A lot of nerves out there and apprehension today, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to make a drink here before it gets too close to the time that a lot of things unfold. So, yeah, we've got a lot coming in the next 30 minutes. So I'm just going to make a cup of tea, as usual, as we do here in the UK, and see how tonight unfolds. So I'll be back in 5 minutes with a cup of tea. And please do have a chat in the live chat and let us know what you think about tonight. Just as we're coming to these last moments before the polls closing on the East Coast. Well, it's 6:29 in Eastern Standard Time. So I guess we can change that to 30 minutes on the headline now. Getting closer, folks.
Sorry.
I actually do feel a bit nervous. Don't know about you, I feel a bit nervous here right now. I didn't expect to. I don't know why I feel nervous. I guess I feel a bit apprehensive about the result and what's going to happen and what it all means for the world and things like that. Exit polls in 1 hour 55 minutes. Apparently, Trump has, according to NBC, apparently Trump has posted on Truth Social that heavy law enforcement are in Philadelphia and Detroit. And in one of those newspapers exit polls, they said that 72% of voters say they are dissatisfied or angry about the direction of the country. And one of the things we covered earlier, we saw a speech in Georgia about this issue that we mentioned about the Russia thing, the hoax thing. It says about 10 Georgia polling sites will stay open late due to the disruptions from non-credible threats. So yeah, we'll be bringing you live images, live feeds throughout the night as they are shown and as we are given them to use. Be an interesting thing to watch tonight as the US election unfolds. It's nearly 6:40 in the East Coast, and polling stations close just in 22 minutes. We will be having the live interactive election map, which we'll get back shortly, hopefully, when it becomes available again. So we'll see as the results come in different states, you'll be able to see the colours light up on the map. And all sorts of coverage we'll have tonight, folks. Very interesting night this shall be. It's almost underway. In under 30 minutes, the first polling stations will be closing, and it will be interesting to see how this pans out. thank you for joining us tonight, all the people watching. Please do join us for our regular live streams, our live shows where we show the news, the latest things going on in the world, big events, and everything that is worth covering we will do on this channel. Please do subscribe to the Rise channel and click the notification bell to all notifications so you get notified when we go live. Please do click the like button on this live video as well. It really helps us to get the video out there. If you enjoy our coverage, independent coverage here for this big night, and please do become a channel member if you like the content. That also helps support the stream. These are all licensed video feeds that we pay for, so yeah, I don't know why I feel nervous. I didn't expect to feel nervous, I guess, or apprehensive maybe, about tonight. Just 15 minutes until the polls close, the polling stations close on the East Coast. We've got a map here. Trump in the lead there in Kentucky so far. Indiana so far. That's the latest that are coming in. So, which puts Trump in the lead at the moment, 247,000 votes, and Harris on 157,000 votes there at the moment. Indiana and Kentucky. So that's the first ones that are starting to come in. Yeah, this is it here at the moment. Sheep in a Rowboat said Indiana is typically blue and Kentucky, if memory serves, is purple. Here we go. So yeah, they're the latest results here, which we can see. 158,000 votes on Harris and 250,000 votes on Trump. Indiana and Kentucky. So Trump is at 68% there at the moment. It's only 5%, but 68% of the vote there at the moment in Kentucky. We should have our other map soon. Polls closing in 10 minutes on the East Coast. Only 10 minutes left. Cindy Temple asked if I'm intrigued, excited, scared about this result. I'm definitely feeling apprehension, which I didn't expect to like this, but yeah, definitely feeling apprehensive about what's coming, what's going on. How are you all feeling at this moment, with only 10 minutes left for the Eastern Coast to close? How are you all feeling? How do you feel about this? And the exit polls are only 1 hour 39 minutes away. 1 hour 39 minutes for the exit polls to come through. So we'll be looking at that live when that becomes available. The exit polls, important insights there coming, not too long away now. Certainly feels like a historical night of sorts, doesn't it? Here's the latest map. Before we get our map, here's some here. Still coming in there for Indiana and Kentucky. 262,000 on Trump and 163,000 on Harris there. Yeah, apparently Florida is expected around midnight GMT, which is... maybe Florida might be coming soon then, at some point soon. The results from Florida. Sheep in a Rowboat thinks in about an hour the results from Florida. We'll have our official interactive map back very shortly, so we'll be able to show you our direct official interactive map that we have been given. That should be coming online hopefully in the next 5 or 10 minutes, so we can go to our own map that will be updated live with the results. And we're also going to hear from the Georgia Secretary of State about this issue that happened in Georgia today with the voting, the hoax and everything. Okay, we have our map back now. It's back online. The interactive live map, our official map that we've been given. Give me a second. You'll see a black screen here for a split second. I just need to set this up live here, so we can have. That's not the one, is it? What's going on there? That's the wrong one. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll just get the right one on. This is the interactive map we've been given, which will switch over now. And yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, so this this map will show us the live results. That's the same thing. I don't know what's going on there. Give me a second. I do apologise. Don't know why it's doing that. Ooh. Oh dear. Give me a second. Pennsylvania. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Nice. Oh, Rise 3. Right. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. We're getting there, folks. So all being well, we will get on the top left we will get the Secretary of State from Georgia on the top left, who is going to make a speech about what happened in Georgia today in terms of the issue that's making them have to count the votes later than expected, the hoax that went on there. He's just about to speak very shortly. We are just going to sort this out technically for you. Give me 1 minute. Okay, yeah, we've got some technical issues here, so we're just sorting this out on here, folks. Give me 1 second. I do apologise for this. It should be coming on in a very short space of time. I do apologise for the the break in the footage there. So give us 1 second. Give us 1 second. We're all good here, folks. We're all good. So the polls have closed, so I can change that to polls closed on the East Coast. And we've we had a break in the live feed from the stream that we have here. So it will be back in a second. I do apologise. So I'm just sorting this out very quickly. Give me 1 minute. This is live, obviously, so when we have technical issues, we have to do it live. This should be up and running in just a second. I do apologise. But yeah, there was this election map on here which was good. That's what's been going on right now. The votes that are being counted started to be counted in Indiana and Kentucky. 184,000 on Harris and 328,000 on Trump there. So give me a second, and I'm just sorting this stream out. We've got a technical issue. We will be back in just a moment. I do apologise for this. It's beyond my control. We were going to go to the speech from Georgia. It should be back in a second. The speech from Georgia, and it's just unfortunate that we have had some technical problems here. It won't be long. It won't be long until we get this back up. So what I have to do, you see, I'm running like several streams, and I have to try and get them all. Unfortunately, they all went down at the same time there. There we go. There's the live shots from Georgia. This will be a speech from the Georgia Secretary of State about the hoax earlier that's caused some problems with the voting there. Okay, we're nearly done. We're nearly sorted to the technical issues. We've got the live feeds coming in from Trump and Harris HQ now in the backdrop, so we will be... This is the Georgia speech, which is coming soon. Give me just a second to sort this out.
Y'all over there, y'all really getting a laugh.
Okay, we are all good. We are all good. We are back. Okay, now I'm going to show you the latest here. Our map has come through and it should work. Here we go. And there are the live results. This is our interactive map. There we go. Look at that. There's the first signs of some results. Trump on 19, Harris on 3. 1.2 million on Trump's side and 845,000 on Harris' side. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Of course, as people say, you've got the swing states. You know, you've got the key states to come. I think they said Florida will be in the next hour. But there you go. That's the latest in the results coming in. So I'm going to swap them over. So that's on rise, and that's on rise. Three. That's on rise and that's on rise 3. Flip. Oh, for flip's sake. It's gone again. Nick. Well, it's gone again. So, yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? The results coming in there. Here we have Trump on 19 here and Harris on 3. Vermont, Harris in the lead here. Well, no, it's not. Well, 3 electoral votes. Okay. Yeah, so far that's the results that are coming in. What do you guys think to that? Ah, is that okay? So there's Florida here starting to come in, I think. There, yeah. Trump in the lead. at the moment there. And Georgia, very early. Trump in the lead there, slightly. But yeah, looks like there, Florida, that Trump is in the lead there in Florida. 51% at the moment, 2 million votes. 30 electoral votes, yeah. What are you guys thinking about this? You folks in America, what are you thinking about this so far? I know it's very early, but what do you think? Good News Mum says she doesn't believe it's that close at all. The exit poll is in just over an hour. We should have some live shots at some point from the election HQ. They're just I'm just looking at it there. They're kind of gathering in there, but when Trump arrives there, we should be able to see his reactions and put that on the side of the screen. We're just trying to sort out some of the technical things behind the scenes. This is a shot of Georgia where they're waiting for the Secretary of State to speak about this hoax today and the election issues they've had, but stick with us. Just trying to bring everything up so we can show it live. Okay. Okay, we've got some live shots of the Trump HQ, which we will be cutting to in just a second. Forgive me while I set this up. there's been a lot of different things going on here, so we're just kind of working these things out. Yeah, we're going to cut to the Trump HQ in just a second. So you'll be able to see live images here of the... yep, we're there. We're good.
Robert, I think the North Carolina piece, or the Stein-Robinson race, that gubernatorial race, will have an advantage for Harris. But this is early. She's still ahead in Georgia. And I think once we get some more of these numbers in, once you get to 10, 15, 20%, I think we'll have a little bit better sense of whether or not this 25% African-American male thing is as serious as it seems.
I mean, we have on the screen, you know, you have the numbers, and then you look at the percent of precincts in. Right now it's at 3%. So as you look at the screen, that's what you'll be seeing throughout the night.
I mean, one of the things that the Harris campaign, which Harold just touched on, Dana, is that they're hoping that they're going to make it up with some moderate GOP voters that will be persuaded over to the Harris camp. What's the feel for that at this stage of the game?
I would be skeptical that there is a lot of that kind of vote out there. So Governor Kemp had some problems with President Trump for a while, but they patched those things up. And I believe that as Youngkin has been very good for President Trump in Virginia, that Kemp has an amazing operation there in Georgia, and he has been tireless out there for him. And I also think that we should thank Georgia for doing what it needed to do in order to help get us these results in as quickly as possible, to have integrity in the vote, for people to have confidence that the system worked for them, that they could get through those lines quickly, and that the rules are the rules. And that, I think, will help people feel confident about the results.
Britt, the economy is the #1 issue in Georgia, by far.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, but pretty much leads the way. In our Fox News voter analysis, they break Trump's way significantly on the issue of the economy.
Right, that's important. And the other thing we have to keep an eye on throughout the night, it seems to me, are what, to use a piece of newly minted jargon we have, is just the low propensity voters.
You hate that word.
I think it's awful jargon, but can't think of a quickly better way to say it. But
People who don't
Trump
vote very
campaign has
often.
really set a great deal of store by the fact that they believe that they have reached these people and will turn them out in significant numbers.
But explain who they are. There are people who didn't vote in 2020, or maybe even didn't vote in 2016
maybe
and
never
2020.
voted. And you know, they're the kind of people they think are largely for Trump, if you asked them, right? And that if they can turn them out, they think they could be the decisive factor in this election. We don't know enough now, I don't think, to assess how that's going, but that's something to keep an eye on.
We might have an indication of it if you look at some of these Georgia rural counties. I've been watching Bill work on his wall. If you take a look at some of these rural counties, small counties, there are 150 or 180, 159 counties in Georgia, you'll see that Trump is getting a bigger number of votes in these smaller counties and a bigger percentage. This is, again, goes back to the episodic or low propensity voter.
All right, we're going to dig into these numbers, and we'll head back to Bill momentarily. Election night just getting started.
Some of the first polls are about to close. Hotly.
So, yeah, this is at Trump HQ, folks, and at the top left we've got the Georgia speech, which is coming soon, to do with what happened there. We have to mute some of this because of the music at times. They've given us a feed of this audio at Trump HQ, but there's sometimes some music that plays, so we'll come back to that in a bit. So, yeah, folks, what do you think? This is the current map we have here. Trump on 19 here, Harris on 3. Trump at 3.8 million votes there so far, and Harris at 3.1 million votes. And you see the map lighting up there. That's the latest in the presidential results. This is live at Trump HQ. I'll put the text up on the screen. Put that on the screen there for you. Yeah, this is live at the Trump HQ here. Doesn't look like he's there yet. So, thank you all for joining us. We are just about technically set up again after that technical issue we had earlier. We are all good. We are getting there now, yeah. Please like the live stream if you can. It helps more people to see it as we cover this, as we show what's going on in the US election. As we do it live, the exit poll is in just over an hour. An hour and 6 minutes. It says exit poll in an hour and 6 minutes. Looks like the Secretary of State in Georgia is about to speak, so we'll go over to the live sound there in a second.
All the journalists who are here from all over the world covering this election. You are about to hear from several officials here who've been part of our team today. You'll first hear from Fulton County Chairman Rob Pitts, followed by our Fulton County Election Board Chair. We happen to be joined tonight by our State Election Board Chair. You will also hear from our Director of Elections for Fulton County, Nadine Williams, as well as Fulton County Police Chief and Fulton County Manager. So I'll kick it over to Chairman Pitts. Stand up close to the mics.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, and thank you all for being here with us again. I told you in the beginning that we were ready, and the results of today's election proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Fulton County, Georgia was ready for the 2024 election. We have had 177 precincts, 1,800 well-trained professional poll workers who did an outstanding job today. In this magnificent facility here, which I think is due in large part because if you recall, those of you who were with us in 2020, we were scattered all over the county, different locations. But because of the $30 million investment that Fulton County Board of Commissioners made, this facility has allowed us to consolidate all of our operations under one roof. And the result of that has been an outstanding 2024 election. I had the privilege of personally visiting 31 of the 177 precincts today, and I can report to you that I saw no unusual problems, no major problems whatsoever. Our workers were courteous, they were professional, and they were well trained and took care of business. Now we are aware that there were several bomb threats. Those threats were handled professionally by our chief, and you'll hear from him in a few minutes. As a result of that, 5 of the 177 precincts will be staying open a little later, meaning after 7 p.m., anywhere from 10 minutes to 45 minutes, based upon the time that they were closed. So I am personally well pleased, thrilled with the results of today's election, and I will give Fulton County, Georgia, an A for the great work that we've done. Come on up. I'd like for you to hear from, thank you, the chair of our Board of Registrations and Elections, Ms. Sherry Allen.
Good evening, good evening. Yesterday I said that you were going to see the best run elections in Fulton County, and I think you have. We did have bomb threats, we can't control criminal activity, but there weren't waiting lines. Things were resolved fast for voters. I personally went out to sites when there were problems and resolved them, talked to managers. I want to thank all of the poll workers, all of the poll managers, all of the monitors, all of the poll watchers, everyone who helped make this a safe, secure, transparent, and accurate election. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to introduce the chair of the State Election Board, John Frevere.
Well, I really don't do interviews, so I guess I'm going to do all of them at once tonight. My name is John Frevere. I'm chairman of the State Election Board. I want to talk about the great things that I've seen, because over the last couple of weeks I've had a chance to go across Georgia, from South Georgia to North Georgia, and talk to election superintendents across the state and visit over 20 polling locations. And every one that I've been to, all I've seen is good things. I've seen some extremely dedicated poll workers, extremely dedicated superintendents and poll managers, and I am really optimistic that this may be the best election Georgia's ever held. Chairman Allen has invited me to see many polling locations in Fulton County. We went all the way from the north to the south, saw about 9 polling locations, and every one of them ran efficiently and effectively. The voters were happy, the poll managers were happy, the poll workers were happy, and when I see that happening, it makes you feel good. And the one thing a lady told me today when I was in a poll in Gwinnett County, she said, the people that are criticizing the way the polling's going, if they would just come work a poll one time, and understand all the checks and balances that we have in Georgia to make sure that it's a fair and safe election, then they would understand that we do have fair, safe, and honest elections in the state of Georgia. And I want to thank the Secretary of State's office. They've done a great job with that. I want to thank all those poll workers out there and all those election superintendents, and Chairman Allen for helping turn around what admittedly was not the greatest election in 2020, but Fulton County hopefully is going to have a great one this year. I have confidence in them, and I'm appreciative for all that they've done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes. And our Director of Elections is Nadine Williams.
Thank you. Good evening. On behalf of the Fulton County Department of Registration and Elections, I want to extend our sincere gratitude to the poll workers and election staff for their dedication to conducting today's successful election. We want to provide a special thank you to the County Manager, Board of Commissioners, the Board of Registration and Elections, and the numerous Fulton County departments that supported us in this important effort. We planned, we prepared, and we delivered. Today, over 92,000 voters cast their ballots, adding to the 417,000 who participated in advanced voting, and more than 26,000 absentee by mails that were accepted. These numbers surpass the total turnout for the 2020 election. Despite a few attempted disruptions, our staff and poll workers remain steadfast in their commitment to ensuring a smooth process. In regards to these disruptions, there will be 5 precincts that have to remain open past the 7 o'clock poll closing. Those locations are C.H. Gallant Elementary School, which will remain open until 7:15, Etris Darnell Community Center, which will remain open until 7:45, Lake Forest Elementary School, which will remain open until 7:10, Southwest Arts Center, which will remain open until 7:43, and Northwood Elementary School, which will remain open till 7:45 p.m.
Trump's gone up there. Just giving you an update there on the map. Trump on 23, Harris on 3 there.
So now we are going to proceed with the election night tabulation, and we'll post final results tonight on our website when completed. You should be able to see the advanced voting and the absentee by mail results before 8 today. And again, we thank everyone who made this election possible.
All right, now our police chief of Fulton County, Georgia, Chief Yates.
Good evening. As I told you yesterday, we had 177 voting locations that we put. Hold it up. Is that better? Good evening. As I told you yesterday, we had 177 polling locations, and we placed an officer at each one. That wouldn't have been possible without the help of every law enforcement agency within Fulton County coming together to make that happen. We planned heavily for the incident of a bomb threat being called in, and it's a good thing we did, because that's the only thing that happened today was 32 bomb threats at different polling locations. 32. We were able to clear 27 of them very quickly without the need for an evacuation. 5 of them, the polls were temporarily closed down at the poll manager's request while we conducted the sweep, and they were reopened. We don't know where the threats came from at this point, and it is an active investigation, but we do intend on doing our best to locate who made the threats and prosecute them fully. Thank you.
Now, County Manager Dick Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So I just want to wrap up at least 4 questions by telling you how much preparation went into tonight and today and all of the advanced voting. Starting in 2020, we began a whole-of-government approach. While the tip of the spear is Board of Registration and Election, it involved every aspect of Fulton County with a clear expectation set by our chairman and the rest of the board that we would have a tremendous experience for voters and a free and fair election, which we've obviously accomplished. Everything that went into it, from this building that you stand in, to the technology that was used, to the processes that were planned and practiced, to our leadership. And I want to give a special recognition to Nadine Williams, who has led our efforts and done a terrific job. I also, of course, want to recognize Chief Yates for his efforts working with every municipality and all the police chiefs across Fulton County to provide the safety and security necessary today. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Pitts, for being our MC again today. This time we can take a few questions. Yes. Have there been any bomb threats called into this facility?
Say it again.
Have there been any threats called in for this facility?
Not yet.
How concerned are you about that possibility?
Very concerned about it. But the good news is I don't have 177 other locations to worry about. Now we just have this location. And I think you saw when you came in a very heavy law enforcement presence here.
You said earlier that it's still under investigation. You don't know where the bomb threats came from. But earlier the Secretary of State said that it originated from Russia. Do you agree with that, or are you investigating that possibility?
We're investigating that possibility. I have not spoken to the Secretary of State today. It's been a very busy day.
So where did he get that it came from Russia?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask him.
Chief, can you give us any more details about the threats? Were they called? Did they emailed? What was said?
The exit poll in 54 minutes.
Some were called in to 911, some were called into the location, and some were emailed. And some were emailed, yes, ma'am.
All right, another question?
Question?
All right.
That's it.
NBC News projects that Trump will win in West Virginia.
Were all 32 polling locations evacuated? No, they were not. 5 were evacuated.
Just for clarification, the 32, that was just Fulton County. That wasn't the entire state.
Yeah, that's just Fulton County, but they weren't all in one location. They were in all but 2 of the different cities within Fulton County, so they were all spread out throughout the county. No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. I have a question. So how were the bomb threats discovered? Was it an email? Was it like...
I think he just said that.
Yeah, telephone, email, and telephone, email, and 911 center. The 911 center received some, the locations received some, and some were emailed.
So how soon are these locations? Are you guys having security there throughout the night? Is there, like the security at...
You mean after the election's over?
No, I'm talking about all throughout the night. Since the bomb threats called these three locations, are you going to hike your security there throughout the night?
No, ma'am.
I spoke earlier today with Georgia NAACP President Gerald Briggs. He mentioned that it appears that the threats that he's heard from local officials, including some of the Fulton County commissioners, the threats were concentrated in districts and precincts that have higher concentration of black residents. Any thoughts on that? Is that accurate? Do you think that it was targeted towards areas that have a higher concentration of black people?
Happened in every city in Fulton County. I don't know the concentrations or the precincts, what they I just don't know those. Yes, ma'am. One. I'm not answering.
The question was about whether this will delay results. So 5 precincts will be open up to 45 minutes later. So there could be, for those 5 precincts, a slight delay, but we have 177 precincts that were not delayed. CNN, I think you have. Will be the first round of results will be uploaded around 8 p.m. for early voting and absentee ballots. So it's not 8 o'clock on the dot, but those you saw us processing early voting locations this afternoon. Those will still be uploaded this evening. And I think Ms. Williams mentioned we do expect to be complete tonight.
Do you have any details on, we're told that there are the 32 that were in Fulton County, there were other bomb threats called in DeKalb or Net?
We couldn't speak to other counties. Sure. I don't know if Ms. Williams wants to speak to that, but I'll give you a very quick results timeline.
Okay. So by 8 o'clock, before 8 p.m., you will see all of the advanced voting totals uploaded, as well as the absentee by mails that were received on Monday. So all that will be uploaded by 8. As far as the 177 locations this evening, they're being transported from 7 different locations. One of them is here where managers will turn in their memory cards. So those will come in increments, and our goal is to have everything uploaded hopefully by 11 p.m. But you'll see it in increments, and we'll display when it's arriving, we will make an announcement. I'm sorry, we're trying to upload all 177 locations by 11 p.m. if we don't have any delays. But as they arrive, we will make an announcement, and you'll see the precincts that are arriving on the display board. Yes. It's, of course, the numbers are subject to change because we have to make sure we have, still have absentees coming in from our offices. We still have provisionals that come in to get verified by Friday, so they will change. There's a new platform by the Secretary of State called Enhance. So we have to see the details on that to see exactly what it displays. But you'll be able to see exactly what precincts have arrived.
Does that distinguish for provisional ballots as well?
No, it does not.
So how do we know how many provisional ballots?
The provisional is not due to be verified until Friday. Those are Friday by 5 o'clock.
So they'll be verified on Friday, but we'll know at least the amount, like how
No.
many.
No, those are not posted on the election results.
All right. Thank you all very much. Have a great night. We need a new, better sound system.
Yeah, no, there you go. That was in Georgia.
Additional briefings. We will announce, just quickly announce, hey, we're done, so it's clear, but we're not putting any additional briefings.
Well, they've had some issues today
It's gotta go.
with the voting.
I
Some
know. I
threat
think
they
they
had,
used a different
had
way,
there,
a different system
some
that was
threats,
set up.
should I say plural.
I actually need to give this back to you.
So yeah, there we go, folks. How are you doing? How are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about these events right now? That's the latest on the map that we have. Trump on 23, Harris on 3, Trump on 6, just over 6 million votes there, and Harris on 4.9 million votes. We are seeing these things unfold live on this live feed. If you enjoy it, please click the like button so that more people can see it. Please consider becoming a member of the channel too, if you can. But yeah, I know it's early days at the moment, isn't it? But interesting start to the night, and these different polling stations are closing that we've got on the headline there, and North Carolina, Ohio, West Virginia, and also we have the exit poll not too far away. It's just over 45 minutes, only 46 minutes until the exit poll, so not that much longer until the exit poll, is there? You've seen images there from Trump HQ live. And we also showed Harris HQ live just a moment ago. So not that long until the exit poll, folks. I'll put that on the headline in just a second. You've got those swing states that come in and that mean quite a lot. So take off Georgia there. Still people voting there on the top left, just come through. But yeah, not long until the exit poll, so I'll put that on the screen now, 45 minutes. It's all kicking off, isn't it? I assume by the time the exit poll comes that Trump will arrive at the HQ as well as Kamala Harris on her side. What are your guys' thoughts at the moment in terms of this? I know it's quite early days right now, isn't it? So, someone said about Florida being a swing state. So at the moment, Trump is ahead in Florida. Part of the key race there. If you see there, that's Florida so far. We're seeing electoral votes. 30 electoral votes, 75% reporting, and it says Donald Trump 54.3%, 54.5% at 4.6 million. And Kamala Harris 44.7%, 3.8 million being reported there in Florida.
I can't talk to you about that. Do you want to see it? No. I want to see it. Not to see it. Take care. Yeah, exactly.
Please do like the live stream if you could. It really helps to get the video out there. If you could like and share the live stream, that would be really great. We do coverage of a lot of major world events as they unfold. From this past week we've started doing this, so whether that be this US election or conflicts in the Middle East or weather events, extreme weather events and other things that may be worth covering in these days, we show live links that we've purchased a license for, and we cover it as an independent source. So we're just kind of starting this new endeavour here. So I hope you enjoy it, and come back more for these live events that we do. And please do subscribe to the Rise channel and click the notification bell to all notifications so you are notified when we go live. Yeah, the Associated Press map on Google here is really good, for sure. We lost our live link to the map that they've given us on the feed. Unfortunately, it went down again. I don't know. They're probably having technical problems with it, but wow, yeah. There's Ohio there. There's 5% reporting in Ohio. Donald Trump 57.7% there, 165,000. Kamala Harris on 41%. That's Ohio, that's 5% reporting. Georgia 12% reporting. Donald Trump 62.6%. 394,000 votes there so far, and Kamala Harris at 37% on Georgia, which is 12% reporting, and that's a key race. So both Florida and Georgia right now, Donald Trump is in the lead there. 54% in Florida and 62% in Georgia so far. North Carolina, which is a key race, Kamala Harris is ahead with 68%, and Donald Trump is currently on 30% with only 2% reporting. South Carolina, Donald Trump ahead, 60%. New Hampshire, 10% reporting. Kamala Harris is ahead, 54%. And Vermont, Kamala Harris with a tick by a name there. And these three, Indiana, Donald Trump, Kentucky, and Donald Trump, West Virginia. So apparently these security threats have been in both Georgia and Atlanta. Non-credible security threats. So it says they may take a bit longer to count because of that. And apparently there are pro-Palestinian protesters outside the White House. So I'll have a look at our live feed of the White House and see if I can see them on there. But apparently there's pro-Palestinian protesters outside the White House currently. Why do you think there's pro-Palestinian ones? Is that because of the? Yeah, I assume in case it goes Republican. I would imagine that's why the protesters would be outside the White House. We don't currently have our live shot of the White House. It's we don't have that live link again right now, but yeah, apparently there are protesters. We might get a live feed of that. They might give us a live feed of that going on right now. We'll have to watch and see if we're given it, but yeah, pro-Palestinian protesters, the White House. Yeah, I'll see if they give us a live link to the White House, because yeah, there's reports of protesters at the White House already, pro-Palestinian ones. So we'll see. They might give us a live link to there, so I can show you live images of the White House if that protest is going on there. Yeah, we'll see. Interesting, yeah. Do you think they're doing that because they're concerned with which way the election is going to go? Do you think their protesters are there for that reason? I assume they might be left-wing protesters. We'll see what live links they give us as this unfolds. That would be interesting to see what's going on at the White House if we can. Yeah. These are live images from the Harris HQ. We'll give you the latest things, the latest links we have. Exit poll not too long now, 32 minutes. Not very long at all. We're getting closer, folks, closer to seeing this exit poll and to see what it says. NBC did an exit poll and it said that voters trust Harris on abortion and Trump on immigration. So, according to an exit poll in Georgia, it says the CNN did an exit poll in Georgia and it said there's a big shift among independents towards Trump in Georgia. So we'll keep an eye on things. A lot going on already, isn't there? It's pretty interesting. Yeah, wow. Pretty interesting so far. Yeah, if you like these live videos, please do like it, and that helps us to get it out there. So, yeah. Florida, 81% reporting. Florida, 81% reporting. Donald Trump, 54%. Kamala Harris, 44%. So that's a key state there. And you've also got Georgia, 32% reporting. Donald Trump, 54% now. And Kamala Harris, 44%. That's in Georgia so far. And North Carolina, Kamala Harris 52% and Donald Trump 46% in North Carolina, which is another one That's said to be a key state. Texas, 8% reporting just come in there. 53% at the moment, Kamala Harris, but only 8% reported there. Wow. Yeah, it's only 4% in North Carolina yet. So not long until the exit poll. 26 minutes. And NBC has just predicted that Trump will win in Florida. And also, Trump wins in Missouri, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Tennessee, NBC News projects. And so we've just had an update on the map here with Trump with 95 there and Harris with 35. So the projected win of, well, Trump winning in Florida. So yeah, that's in Florida. I said earlier, there's these protesters apparently in the White House, pro-Palestinian ones. So we'll see if we do get a live feed of that. Exit poll in 24 minutes. But yeah, we do cover all sorts of events on here, including the conflict in the Middle East and other things. So anything that unfolds in the world, so please do come back, select the notification bell for all notifications so that you can see us when we go live. Yeah, and don't forget to like the live video. And Harris wins Massachusetts, Maryland, and Washington, D.C., NBC News projects. Thank you to all the mods who are really hard at work tonight, helping us do this live streaming, keeping the chat going well. So thank you to the mods, Mud, David, and Luke, thank you for being in the live chat with us tonight. This is certainly already very interesting, isn't it? So the Associated Press has called Mississippi, Alabama, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Florida and South Carolina for Donald Trump. And Kamala Harris is projected to have won Maryland, Connecticut, Massachusetts and Rhode Island. The video on the top left, I will just double check where that is coming from. We are getting that feed from, it's a mixed feed, it's kind of showing different locations. So I think it's Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I believe. Yeah. That's Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the top left. Quite an atmosphere today, isn't it? This feels like quite a big election, doesn't it? Quite an atmosphere. Apprehension, maybe, I don't know. Spirit Flux says they're scared. What makes you scared about this? What is it in particular makes you scared about this election? Thank you, Susan. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for the encouragement. I'm glad you enjoy watching these live shows that we do now. As of this week, we have been covering world events live, and we've got this for another year. So we'll be covering all the latest events across the world on the Rise channel live. So please do join us every time we do this. Please do give us a like on the video if you can. If you want to become a channel member, it really helps support the license that we pay to do this in terms of getting the live feeds that are professional. If you want to become a channel member or help us out on Buy Me a Coffee, it's in the video description if you want to help keep us going as an independent media. Angelique said, I think we're scared because Kamala will literally send us to WW3. Okay, we've had an update with the NBC exit poll. Well, the NBC projection says it's too close to call in Georgia. And as we said before, Florida has been called for Donald Trump by the Associated Press. The countdown begins to the exit poll, which is now only 15 minutes away, folks. 15 minutes away to the exit poll. Not very long. Counting down. What do you folks think it will say? What do you think the exit poll will say? JVB, it's hard to say for sure. It depends how close the race is in terms of what time it will finish, but I'm guessing we will be up a few more hours maybe. Yeah, what do you folks think it will be, what it will say in the exit poll in 15 minutes? It's not very long away now. Luke thinks it will say Trump on the exit poll. I did get my tea. I've finished the tea is cold in my cup now, so I need to get some more tea at some point, but there's way too much going on at the moment to get another cup of tea. We have only 15 minutes left for the exit poll. Nikki T thinks the exit poll will say Trump. If you're just joining us, we did hear of some protests that are already going on outside of the White House, with pro-Palestinian protesters apparently gathering outside the White House already. So we are hoping we will get a live link to the White House at some stage. I hope they give us one to show us what's going on there. But yeah, already. Okay, we've got 13 minutes and 50 seconds to the exit poll. It's coming, folks. And these are live images from the Trump HQ as people begin to gather there. I thought he would be there by the exit poll, but it doesn't look like he's there, does it? So he should be there hopefully soon, I would imagine, not too long. Okay. Yeah, I don't often get nervous or apprehensive, but this time I have felt a bit apprehensive about all this. It just seems like a bit of a bigger election. NBC News has just projected that Donald Trump wins South Carolina. Luke says we've got to wait until the Pennsylvania results. I don't know what time are the Pennsylvania results being counted. Which time zone is Pennsylvania? Oh, it's that. Okay. So 7% of Pennsylvania has been reported. And currently Pennsylvania is 74% Kamala Harris and 73% now, and 25% Donald Trump. So that's Pennsylvania right now. On the East Coast, 73% Kamala Harris and 25% Donald Trump. So that's a key state, isn't it? But there's only 7% reported, so not very much reported yet. But Kamala nearly at 75% there at the moment. Okay, we're getting close to the exit poll. Just over 10 minutes. Just over 10 minutes. A few people in the chat think the exit poll will say Trump, but we'll see. We will see. Not very long left now. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Ten minutes. You nervous, folks? To interest of seeing what this is going to say. But yeah, I mean, still early days, isn't it? Please do like the video if you can. We've only had 193 likes so far. It'd really help us to get the stream seen a bit more on YouTube. If you could all go and like it now on the live video, just very quickly, that would really help us. 9 minutes 30 seconds. Nine minutes 30 seconds. North Carolina is 51% Kamala Harris, 47% Donald Trump at the moment. In North Carolina. Georgia is 55% Donald Trump and 44% Kamala Harris. That's in Georgia. No, I don't think it's the time to go and get a drink now. You might want to wait a few minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes till the exit polls. Ooh. That's our map currently there. That's the current live map of the results by the Associated Press. Seven minutes to the exit poll. Yeah, some nerves and apprehension, you know. Where is this going to go tonight? A few people in the chat think it will be Trump for the exit polls, but here we go. Not very long. We've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds to the exit polls. I'm sure we'll be seeing some arrivals at the Trump and Kamala HQs soon. And I'll keep you updated if we have any other live links, especially to do with the protests as well. The protests at the White House. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Everyone waiting with bated breath there, I think, at the Trump HQ and in the live chat as well. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The big exit poll in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. Anyone feeling nervous? Anyone nervous in the chat? Definitely going to need a cup of tea after this. Maybe two. 4 minutes 20 seconds. Okay. Three minutes 55 seconds. Three minutes 30 seconds. Everyone just standing there at the Trump HQ. Three minutes. Just 3 minutes left. Under 3 minutes now. Thank you, Believer. I much appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for being here. It's a really great honour to have you with us, watching on our new live shows. 2 minutes 18 seconds. Please join us as we cover world events. It'd be a pleasure to have you with us. Click all notifications on the bell on the Rise channel, and you will be able to receive updates when we go live. And 2 minutes left. Less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes till the exit poll of the 2024 US election. One minute 40 seconds. Yeah, no worries, King James Bible believer. You are very welcome for this coverage, and please do join us when we go live regularly. 1 minute 20 seconds remaining until the exit poll tonight at this historical election. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, we should have that in a minute. Just 1 minute. Hopefully we get to see it straight away. We should do. Should be with us. According to this, we should get the result in 30 seconds, so according to this we should, so we will see. Ten seconds. According to this, we should get it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Polls closed. Okay, so the polls are closed. So does that mean that when do we get the result? Do we get it very shortly, I assume? The exit poll has closed. So yeah, we should get the exit poll very, very shortly. So I'll update the headline. Exit polls have closed. So, yeah. So the exit polls have closed, so it should be very shortly that we get the result of that. You see that here. Exit polls have closed. So, yeah. Very shortly we should receive... You see a lot of people on their phones there, look, at the Trump HQ. Loads of people on their phones. Yeah, the exit polls are questions that they ask at the polls to gather an idea of how people might have voted, etc. So as soon as we get this result in, I will announce it. I'll show you as soon as the result comes in. The map has changed slightly there. We've got Donald Trump on 101 there, Kamala Harris on 35. North Carolina here. Oh, that's very close. 13% reported. Harris at 49.7%, Trump at 49.3% in North Carolina. And that is a key state, isn't it? So they're very, very close there right now. 13% reported. Harris at 49.7 and Trump at 49.3. And Pennsylvania, you see Harris is at 71.9% and Trump at 27.3%. That's a key state. Florida has been called there that it's going to be Trump. Georgia, which is another key state there, 55% of Trump and 44.4% at Harris. That's Georgia, so that's 52% reported. So Trump slightly ahead there. But yeah, as I said, North Carolina, Harris is only 0.4% ahead at the moment, and it's only 13% reported. So yeah, wow. If you want to support the stream, these are all licensed live feeds and shots we have, which we pay for. So if you want to help support it, please do consider becoming a channel member or a super chat or a buy me a coffee in the video description. It keeps us going because we're trying to run this as an independent media source, and we only started this week. So I hope you enjoy the coverage and come back for more coverage of different world events that unfold. So we'll be doing this quite regularly. So the exit polls have closed, and we should get the result at some point soon, hopefully, very soon. And it'll be interesting to see. A few people in the chat thought it might be Trump in the exit polls, but obviously we're not entirely sure yet. We will see how this pans out. Yeah, it's very interesting there in North Carolina again. The head-to-head right now, 49.5%. They're both head-to-head in North Carolina, with only 14% reported. But currently they are neck and neck. Only a few votes difference between Trump and Harris in North Carolina right now, which is a key state. Thank you to Jabai. Really appreciate your support of the live show. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So how long do you guys think that we will get the results of this exit poll? How long do you think it will take? Shouldn't be too long, right? Ah. Here's some results. Here's some results in the exit polls here. Men, 47%. So men, 54% red and 43% blue. Women, 54% blue and 44% red. I'll just let you have a look at these results here on the screen. These results that have just come through in the exit polls. What do you make of these, folks? Thank you, Tracy Bell. Appreciate the support. Just scanning down of these results here. These have literally just come in. Kamala Harris wins in Delaware, NBC News projects. Well, there's lots of results here, isn't there, in this exit poll? But these are their exit poll results here. Is this the first you've ever voted? Yes. 53% red for yes. Thank you, Julia. Much appreciate your support of the live stream. Lots of results here for this exit poll. So, yeah, I'm just kind of, is US support for Israel too strong? The blue is 68%. Not strong enough, 81% red there. Yeah. So, yeah, what do you think of these results? Yeah, buymeacoffee.com/RSE online. That really helps support the stream and the licenses we pay. Yeah, this is interesting. What do you guys think about this? These ones here we're seeing. Any thoughts? Quite a lot of questions there that have asked people on the exit polls here. Some of these results, I mean, you'd expect, right? What do you think of those exit poll results that they showed there? There's a projection for Trump to win South Carolina. That came in 13 minutes ago. Just watching North Carolina. Trump is now ahead. Trump is now ahead in North Carolina. We were just watching that. And Georgia, but North Carolina, Trump is now 52% with 20% reported, and 52% reported in Georgia. Trump is a good 10% ahead there at the moment. Trump is nearly, 6% ahead of Kamala Harris in North Carolina, with only 20% reported. Pennsylvania, still a strong Kamala Harris lead there with 70% Kamala Harris and Trump with 28%. Some quite even results at times, but yeah, wow. Wow. These are live images from the Trump HQ. We can go to the Kamala Harris HQ just for a moment to see the live images from there, to see what's going on there. We will show you that right now. We just had those results. Oh, there's some people dancing at Kamala Harris HQ. I don't think we'll go there just yet because there's probably copyright music playing. Yeah, just people dancing on the stage. Looks like a different atmosphere to the Trump one. David, we have David modding with us tonight. He's has some good insights on the election. So, David, let us know what you think about what is going on right now, the latest news that we're getting in about this election, and also anyone else that is a keen observer of these things. Please do give us your thoughts in the live chat. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Give us a like on the live video, it really helped. There's only 230 at the moment, so if you haven't given us a like on the live video, it really helps to the algorithms to get it out there, so more people could see this video on YouTube, and I'd really appreciate that. David said the leftist New York Times is predicting a Donald Trump win with 276 electoral college votes. I'll try to bring that up for you. I'll try to bring that up for you now. And Trump is the first Republican presidential candidate to win Miami-Dade since 1988. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We will see if we can get a live link to the White House at some point soon, because we heard of some protests going on there. Pro-Palestine protests. I assume that would be anti-Trump protests. The Associated Press has just called the states of Delaware and Illinois for Kamala Harris. The Associated Press has called Arkansas for Donald Trump and New Jersey for Kamala Harris. How do you guys see tonight panning out in terms of if it does go for Donald Trump tonight? How do you think the atmosphere will be after this, just after this election in the US? What do you think might unfold in the US as this takes place? Shelby thinks it could get messy, whatever happens. I guess we'll have to see. Hopefully not. Hopefully everything will be calm. But we will be able to bring you live coverage on our professional feeds here of whatever unfolds tonight and tomorrow in the coming days in the US to do with these elections. We will be able to show you on our live feeds on Rise News Live. So we're keeping an eye on the election map, just watching some of the results come in. I'm guessing Trump will arrive at the Trump HQ at some point soon. I don't know exactly when he will be there. I assume he'll be making a speech. But these live images are at the Trump HQ. Time is flying by, I tell you. We've been live on this stream, this second stream, for 3 hours, so time is just flying by, I tell you. It's all come round so quickly, hasn't it? So, 62% reporting in Georgia. It looks like they're projecting that towards Donald Trump. At least at the moment, Trump is leading 52% in Georgia, which is a key state. And also 52% in North Carolina, which is a key state. But still Kamala Harris is leading in Pennsylvania. Only 13% so far reported though, but 68% at the moment for Kamala Harris are there. As I was saying, the North Carolina, only 23% reported, but 52% of Donald Trump. And in Georgia, 52% of Donald Trump with 62% reported. Yeah, I know, but we've got to get the results from somewhere, you know. We have to rely on some of these sources to get the live updates of the results, so I can't sort of sit here in the UK and guess. That's the only way we can get the live results. So, yeah, wow, okay. We will keep an eye on everything that's going on. And if we get any more feeds. It looks like people are still dancing at Kamala Harris HQ. I'm not going to show you that right now because they're probably playing music. And there's another threat that's taken place in Pennsylvania. It's being searched by dogs after another threat prompted the evacuation of a government building in Westchester, Pennsylvania, where voting services are located. On Tuesday evening, there was a threat to the government services center in Westchester, Pennsylvania. The chair of the Chester County Board of Elections said on X. Yeah, so as David was saying, the leftist New York Times is predicting a Trump win with 276 electoral college votes. Thanks for that update, David. Yes, so this is what David was talking about here on the New York Times. Here on the right hand side, electoral college, this is forecast 259 Harris, 279 Trump. And that's in the New York Times. That's what that's showing right now. Very interesting. $279, yeah, there you go. New York Times, which is more left-leaning, they have predicted a Trump win at the moment with 279. Electoral College estimates 279 of Trump and 259 of Harris. And as David said, they are a pro-Democrat newspaper, news outlet, and they are tipping the balance there towards Trump, 279 in Trump's favor, 259 with Harris. Wow. So focus on Pennsylvania, which we've been showing as well tonight. Still a Harris lead there, 67% for Harris in Pennsylvania. 31.9% at the moment for Trump, but only 13% have been reported in Pennsylvania, which is a key state. There are concerns about how things may unfold in the US depending on the results tonight. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh, no. Okay, there was a bit of music there. That was very quick. I hope that didn't cause any issues. It's just hard to predict when that comes on. Yeah, I think that's Harris HQ there. On the left. They just suddenly put that onto us there. I think that's Harris HQ. I think we should be alright with the stream. That was very quick. I might have to start a new stream just in case. How long did you hear that music for? Was that like a split second? Just because we have YouTube issues sometimes with the music, we have to be so careful. How long was that? How long did you hear that music? One second, was it? You couldn't decipher it. Was it very, very quick? You couldn't decipher it, right? Did I manage to talk over it when it came on? So was it really quick? Was it really brief? When you heard that music, was it... So when the music played, I was talking over it, right? And then I quickly muted it. So that was probably less than a second, I hope. Oh, I don't know. You know what it's like. I don't know. It's very strict on here, isn't it? So like half a drum beat. Well, mate, I don't know what it's like on YouTube these days. You know how quick they pick things up. It's you're walking on eggshells on here, I tell you. Okay, I'm gonna sort this. Get rid of this. You think we'll be all right? You think we'll be all right? Yeah, I know, but it's just like they monitor these things and they pick up music so quick, and you have to be so careful. You literally have no option but to jump and quickly try and stop the music. So, another channel is showing the streets of New York. Okay, I don't know if we have. No, we don't have a feed of any New York or anything like that at the moment. I don't know. I don't know whether to start a new stream just in case. I know I'm being over the top, but literally they can give us a strike. So I don't know. I might start a new stream. And, you know, if you all refresh, well, when this stream stops, if you go onto the new stream. Yeah, it is like walking on eggshells for sure. If you we do that and we'll go to the new stream. Just in case, I just want to be extra careful because music is so eggshelly on this website. So, yeah, I'm just going to do it just in case. I know it's annoying, but we'll just start a new stream. So, like in 1 minute, just go back to my Rise homepage on YouTube. Just go to the Rise page, and in 1 minute, I'll start a new stream. So, yeah. Just hold out for 1 second. I'll stop this one and I'll start a new one on the Rise live page on YouTube. So see you in just